Welcome to another episode of Learn with Dr. Michael. And today we're going to be talking about becoming a professional realtor. We've seen an influx of realtors in the real estate space over the past few years. This is because the real estate space, as we know, is a very lucrative one. But instead of becoming a normal agent, right, it is good that you actually follow the route and then become a professional realtor, one that actually closes the deals. So how do you do this? Follow through. So I walk you through a step-by-step process of achieving this. So the first step is your why. What is your why? What is your intention of becoming a realtor? Because this is where a lot of people make mistakes. Because when your why is not strong enough, right, you will find out that you would not actually become this professional realtor that you want to be, because the road towards it is hard, and to an extent the space is a little bit overcrowded. Reason why you want to become a realtor, is it because of money? Is it because you want to help your people? All of these things are very, very important. So your why has to be very strong. The next thing is your vision. So many people don't talk about their vision. They just jump into the space. Their brother is doing real estate, they jump in. Their friend just got commission, they jump in. They have a vision as to what they actually want to achieve. Your vision is basically who you are as a result of what you see. You must see yourself in a particular place 5 years from now, knowing that you're this in the next 5 years. You now walk from that place where you are and then get to where you want to be. Once your vision and your why is in place, we can now go into the meat of the matter. The next one is understanding documentation and legalities. I believe this is the most important thing, the first thing that anyone that wants to go into real estate as a salesperson should understand. Even as an investor, you should understand the documentation of the place that you're selling. If you're in Enugu State, you're in Abuja, wherever it is that you want to sell property, the most important thing that you should do first is to understand the documentation of that area. Do they give FCDA, RFO? Do they give CFO, deed of assignment, government consent? What kind of documentation is given to a person when they buy land in that place? You must understand how to do due diligence properly. For instance, if a client wants to buy a property from you and gives you the document, you must know where exactly to go and search if that document is authentic or not. Even after doing the due diligence in the legal form, you must know how to actually ask people around whether there is any issue, because most times if you go to a legal place to find out, and then they can tell you that there's no encumbrances, but on ground people are actually fighting for that property and you don't have any idea about that. In addition to knowing how to do your due diligence, you must also know how to protect yourself as a realtor. This is one thing that so many people don't know. You must learn how to protect yourself by signing documents the right way, by reading through all your documents. This is a place where I advise every realtor to find a legal partner that can help you read through documents, sign documents for you, so that you're always protected at all times. The next one is to get a practical field experience. You need to actually go to sites. You need to understand the different prototypes. You need to know, okay, what does a 150 square meter look like? Because most times when you take a client to sites, they will tell you, okay, I want to buy 250 square meters. Can you just help me check how does it look like from here to here? And you have to do all those things. You have to imagine them and do it. And it's something that you will learn when you're on site. You need to understand when they say a land is stable and the land is not stable. This gives you a whole lot of experience. The site that you've been to, it's easy for you to understand everything about the place and then even the location, so that you can explain better. One of the ways that you can learn fast in real estate is through observership. Most of the times when you go to sites, try to go with people that have clients. You follow them and then you understand the way that they talk to their clients. So explaining different structures and explaining different land terminologies to them. This actually helps you so that you can know how to handle your own clients when you have yours. The next one is to develop marketing and sales skills. Marketing is everything that you do that brings clients to you. So while you're marketing, you need to know how to sell yourself. You need to know how to sell your product, to know how to sell the features of the product, know how to sell the benefits of the product. Next one is you need to develop a marketing skill to be able to generate leads. Leads are the lifeblood of any business enterprise. You need to know how to run ads, to speak. You need to know how to do a lot of things so that you can get clients. You need to also develop sales skills. Marketing is anything that you do that brings clients to you. Sales is anything that you do to actually sell the product, to actually get the money into your account. The people that are already interested in your property, right? Those are the leads. And then sales is anything that you now do to close that deal. A lot of people know how to bring clients to themselves, but they don't know how to close. Closing is a skill itself. Sales is a skill itself. It's different from marketing. So you need to learn sales skills, to learn communication skills. Communication skills as a realtor is like heaven itself. Learning communication skills increases your productivity by like 100%. Learn communication skills as a realtor. Learn how to speak in public, learn how to talk to your clients, learn how to collaborate. Gives you an edge. Many people want to work with somebody they know that is expressive than somebody that they feel is just uptight and by themselves. The next one is for you to register with Realtors community. I can't overemphasize the importance of this particular one. You can achieve so much in the community, more than you can achieve as a lone wolf. In Abuja, there is Abuja Realtors Network, very good platform. If you're in Lagos, there is Billionaires Realtors Group, grow as a realtor. If you're in Enugu, there is Muntec community that you can register in. There is also SRG, Southeast Realtors Group, communities that actually help their members to grow. Even by having those persons in your contact, deals can flow to you. And it's a very, very good way for you to actually grow as a realtor. The next one is getting a mentor. I usually advise that everybody passes through this phase before you go to get a mentor. This is the reason why we are making this video. On a daily basis, I get so many people who are interested in joining real estate. They are just coming to me without any knowledge. Most times it's better than already have this knowledge. You look very serious to the person that you want the person to mentor you. Get someone that you know that you want to be like, that actually has the result that you want to copy, one that aligns with your vision, that has the same mentality as you, that has the same integrity as you. Choose somebody and then you walk up to the person with this knowledge already. The person will be so open-hearted to receive you because they know that you are going to be a person of value to them. You're just not going to be taking from the mentor, you're also going to be adding value to the mentor. You're going to be selling the person's properties, advising the person as a result of what you already know, which gives you an edge, as you know, compared to several other people that might be asking that person for mentorship. The next one is to build a personal brand. A personal brand is very important because you have your own voice, own uniqueness, and people want to deal with you based on your own uniqueness. It is important that you build a personal brand. Everything that you do cumulates to your personal brand. Building a personal brand gives you that edge, you know, compared to any other person. People just know that when they are talking about integrity, they have to talk to this person. When it has to do with doing the right thing in real estate, they have to reach out to this person because we know that this person is the person that knows the right way all the time. That's a personal brand. So before you get to this part, I believe you would have closed a lot of deals by now. Specializing and building expertise. There is a quote that says there is riches in the niches. The more you niche down, the more you become an expert, and the more you become an expert, the more wealth flows to you. You need to face one particular part of real estate because real estate is very broad. Doing rent, affordable homes, luxury homes, buy and build, land banking, several things that you can do in real estate. But it's important for you as an individual to have an expertise, you know, where everybody know everything about it. It's important for you to niche down so that you can be known for one particular thing. It's better to be known for one particular, you know, specific thing than to be known for everything. It is harder for you to scale down. When you have done all these things, this is when it is very important for you to start your company. A lot of people come into real estate and then they don't even know. That's why your vision is very, very important, right? You can tell yourself that for this year, this entire year, I want to learn. I want to go through this entire process and then come to the point where I am now a personal brand in real estate. And then I have niched down to a particular place because you need to go through all these things to know what your flair is for, to know where your hand, you know, is at. So you need to go through selling, you know, land banking opportunities, selling affordable homes, selling buy and build, you know, selling everything, even selling off-land projects, to come to the point where you now understand where your passion is specifically, or where it is good for you. So you niche down on one or two of those places and then focus on it fully. And then when you now start your company, you build your company around that particular personal brand that you build and the specialty, you know, that you have already gained for yourself. Becoming a real estate professional is actually very important because we see so many people just posting flyers, doing a whole lot of things that you will just be wondering how they learned or how did they grow. Many people don't even make sales in real estate. That's just the truth. If you want to stand out and then focus in real estate, you need to go through this entire process and become someone that somebody actually trusts for anything real estate. Remember, this is your favorite real estate consultant, Dr. Michael, here at Muntec Real Estate. Thank you.